The 2023 ACC football season is underway. Chandler Brayboy lets it roll through the back of the end zone, and the Elon Phoenix will start with the football at the 25. On 3rd down and 9, Downing spins away from pressure, throws on the run toward the boundary, and it's incomplete. Kyle Romanek out to kick it away for the Phoenix. Taylor Morin, one of the best punt returners in the country, will get a crack here. Past his own 40, right on top of that big WF logo. He's near midfield. 2nd down, Griffis throws quickly. There's Taylor Morin. After his 13-yard return, he picks up about the same here on his first reception. 1st down, Deacs inside the 40.
Yeah, they kind of feel like that's been a take that a lot of people, I don't want to say it's a lazy take, but if you watch this offense, it's much different.
On 3rd down and 3, Griffis completes. They'll move the sticks again. Say hello to Cameron Hite, his first year as the TE1 here in Winston-Salem. When Dave Clawson and Warren Ruggiero, the offensive coordinator, took over here, that's what they like. They spread you out and they move quickly, and they've got a wide open man. Griffis finds him for a touchdown. Wesley Grimes scores the first 6 of the season for the Demon Deacons. 6 yards and a touchdown.
Pitch and catch. The way you want it if you're a Demon Deacon fan. 7-0 from Winston-Salem. Blitz coming and sees the wide open wide receiver in the end zone.
Redshirt sophomore Matthew Dennis tacks on the extra point. Watch the film. Matthew Downing back to work. The quarterback for Elon gives it to Jalen Hampton, who's going nowhere. Malik Mustafa was the first guy in there from his safety position.
See a missile. He looks like what God would make a football player look like. Almost like those mannequins. Didn't they kind of explain that to us?
Blitz coming for Wake, and they get him. Downing goes down in a heap. And it's Jacob Roberts. Welcome to Winston.
Jasheem Davis, who sets us up. He comes in on a twist. 30 comes inside, and that allows 40. Jacob Roberts to come around for the sack, and a big stop by the Demon Deacons.
They said we're going to see him a lot. So it's 2 offensive possessions for Elon, -6 total yards. And Taylor Morin's got the fair catch at his own 40. And Jamie Newman still playing in Canada.
Yeah, absolutely. Good point.
On 3rd down, Griffis fading, and he gets dumped. Marvin Pearson will get credit for the sack. The quiet leader of this defense with a big play to set up 4th down.
Yeah, if there's one player on this Elon defense that's getting looks at by the NFL, it's probably Marvin Pearson. You know, they came into this season, last year I should say, they led the CAA. I mean, they had almost 3 sacks a game.
So it brings out Ivan Mora for the first time this season. Bo Sanders back to receive for Elon. He brings in the fair catch just inside his own 25.
They've got these little pods for the players to take naps in.
I think we woke somebody up.
I think we did.
Matthew Downing gets sacked again. Clearly Wake is well rested, and that's Nick Anderson.
The guy just does it all for this defense, and you know, he doesn't get a lot of notoriety, what we're walk on, but the guy just is a player, just a football player.
They'll have to protect here on 3rd down and 15. Downing under duress quickly again, has no time to get the pass out to Christian De Silva, and it's 3 drives. It's another punt for Romanek. Another return opportunity for Taylor Morin with a flag down on the near side, away from Morin, who spins out of a tackle. At his own 30, puts the shoulder down. And we'll start Wake Forest. He was asked, where's the real Miami? And he said, Oxford, Ohio. We'll show him. Woo. It's fighting words.
Yeah.
Griffis throws complete over the middle. It's Grimes who's got a touchdown already tonight. Showing off the wheels around the left end. And he's dragged out just before the 30 by Antonio White.
Beautiful play design by Wake Forest. He hangs, and then he bangs. Right down the middle as Antonio White was in coverage, and
If you say he bangs again.
Oh, boy.
There's Claiborne, who slithers through the offensive line and moves Wake Forest right to the edge of the red zone. Williams, the motion man again. 3rd down and 3. It's Claiborne. Hot pursuit by Pearson. What a first quarter for the senior out of Asheville, North Carolina. A tackle for loss moves Wake back.
Come off the left side. He's unblocked. Absolutely unblocked. And you see 13 Keyshawn Williams kind of right there. And I think he took one look at Pearson.
And he was rock solid. And Dennis's first kick is good.
They just have not been there.
And more of the same.
Kevin Pointer.
Kevin Pointer comes flying in for a big tackle for loss.
Just absolutely blows by the center here, and there's just no one there. I mean, it's just...
3rd down and 7. The Deacs rush forward. Downing throws across the field. And another form tackle for Wake Forest. Jamari Glasker, the redshirt freshman out of Temple Hills, Maryland, stops Dalton in his tracks to set up 4th down.
What was crazy is that they're still 2 yards short of the first down. That was their best drive. They had a couple throws out there on the perimeter that puts them in position here, but obviously you're still going to have to punt the ball at your own 34-yard line.
Brad Lambert looks on, the defensive coordinator. And with under a minute left in this first quarter, averaging 30-plus points per game 6 years in a row. Here's the hang and bang. Griffis completes. And it's Jahmal Banks, who caught 9 touchdowns last season, moves the sticks, a gain of 17.
It's amazing how long Griffis holds that football in the belly of the running back before he pulls it out. And from a defensive standpoint, it creates so much confusion in terms of eye discipline. It's very difficult to defend.
Could be the last snap of the first quarter. Griffis hangs on to it, and he's got wheels. Mitch Griffis steps out of bounds with under 10 seconds to play in the first. He's got another first down. Deacs.
They're probably going to get about 6 or 7 less plays offensively per game, but nonetheless, they absolutely do play tempo.
3rd and 7. Griffis cuts it toward the end zone. Jahmal Banks, are you kidding? Touchdown, Deacs. 33-yard score to the contested catch king.
6'4", 200 pounds. This is off man coverage, and he's just going to go up right over top of Antonio White. What tremendous concentration. That's what, 63%?
Yes, sir. Best in the league, which is a big part of those 9 touchdowns. Matthew Dennis adds the extra point. 17-0.
One thing that they did talk about this week when we talked with Coach Trish was they need him to get the 10-yard runs first before he can get the 50-yard runs. Those 10-yard runs are vital.
Downing again under pressure, can't get out of it. Another punt for Kyle Romanek. Wake applying the pressure, but there's a flag. Looks like a false start against the Phoenix. So I jinxed Griffis. That's his 3rd incompletion. Now 9 for 12, and now he gets sacked. Brought down by Caleb Curtin. The safety playing that bandit position comes down to make it 3rd down and forever.
This is kind of an interesting blitz by Caleb Curtin. He comes in, he jumps, and it kind of throws off Mitch Griffis for a moment, and then he gets back down on the ground and sprints Griffis to make the sack.
Elon's 2nd sack tonight. Last year they led the CAA with almost 3 per game. 3rd down and 18. Griffis will throw. Stands in. Lots of time now. He goes down. Chaz Harley.
Now, right where they left off a year ago. This is against a much better opponent in Wake Forest. Griffis has all day to throw.
Ivan Mora sends it high into the night sky here in Winston-Salem on a beautiful evening for football. It's played in the ACC championship and then Last year started hot, finished 8-5. New quarterback is in there for the Phoenix. It's Justin Allen who hands to Chandler Brayboy on the end around, and so far so good. They move the sticks on his first play. They go under center here on 3rd down and 2. Play clock's at 3.
And you got Dixie in at running back.
Maybe a little miscommunication on the handoff. They almost ran into each other, and Dixie's going to be short. 3rd and goal. Allen throws, corner of the end zone. DeMarcus Rankins got it. Interception in the end zone.
Set him up inside the 15-yard line. Comes right back and totally redeems himself. Wake's ball. We come back.
Second down and 1. Ellison on the carry, tripped up, but he should have enough to move the chains. Now the clock, you see it's moving. It will stop on a first down under 2 minutes. Again, that's a new rule this year as college football not necessarily tries to speed the game up in terms of total time it takes, but looks to reduce the plays by a few per game and also increase the tempo play to play. On first down, Griffis floats it up the seam. Heights got it. And look at the big tight end go. Hits the Jets. Touchdown Wake. 69 yards to the house.
A change in events. What looked like Elon was going to go in and score a touchdown. They get the interception. They come right back down the field and score so quickly. Height was matched up against TJ Young, the middle linebacker, number 0. By Mitch Griffis. And the thing you love here is how about the time that Griffis has to throw this football. And then Nick Anderson, who's just a baller.
Elon is 0 for 7 on 3rd down tonight. Nice move from Allen, but he goes down a couple yards short. Brendan Harris will get credit for the tackle as Wake Forest calls timeout. One of the best in the ACC. Awaits the kick from Kyle Romanek. Calls for the fair catch at his own 30. Runs into his own man. And that was dangerous for the Demon Deacons as the ball goes out of bounds inside their own 20. The last couple of years against an FCS opponent. Wake Forest won the toss and deferred to start the game, so they will start with the football here in the 3rd quarter. And Keyshawn Williams finds some space. Hits the seam and twists past the 30. Justice Ellison, the RB1. And now Griffis will do it himself. Did he get enough?
Trying to second effort might have got it, Drew.
And it is a first down. First down and 20. Griffis looking throws. There's Taylor Moore, and he is shifty. Moore across midfield. He's got the first down. Sometimes you just want to get it to number 2 and watch him work.
His routes and then his ability to make guys miss. You watch number 10, Nick Velos, come in there and just he tries to remind me about that because he's a big Miami guy, of course. And new to ACC Network this year as well, by the way.
Welcome, George. On 3rd down and 9, Griffis going deep, and it's Banks again. If he's in the vicinity.
You brought that stat about the contested catches. This guy has such a wide radius.
That he comes back at some point this season, but that's probably the position where they're best equipped to deal with an injury. Griffis looking, and he gets dumped. It's Nick Velos.
Both of those wide receivers had 9 touchdowns a season ago, so they're getting it done.
Griffis on the move, throws, end zone, looking for more, and incomplete. Antonio White in the coverage. A 29-yard attempt for Matthew Dennis, who's 1 for 1 tonight. And that kick is another beauty.
There's nothing weird about college football anymore. Nothing surprises me. Does it surprise you?
It just feels a little weird, right?
Yes. Everything about college football feels a little different these days. The first quarter where they went 3 and out every single possession.
Last time those two guys were together at Virginia in 2021, Armstrong threw for almost 4,500 yards. Whoa, look at this. Lots of space for Jalen Hampton. Elon is on the board. Bam! For 49 yards.
Banks, a former ACC running back. Watch the block by Giancarlos Miller, 82. Seals off the edge, blocks 2 defenders, and allows Hampton to run scot-free.
First look at Jack Berkowitz, the true freshman kicker who won the starting job. He knocks it through, 27-7.
We got to hook this up with some rackets and some court time.
We got to hit around a little bit.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It was fun for you. I was not very good. Damon Claiborne shows the speed around the edge and picks up the first down for Wake Forest.
Some of the nicest facilities I've ever seen.
It's Claiborne again on second down.
They've got the barber shop. They've got
Ivan Moore cutting hair.
Is it Keyshawn Williams the barber?
Keyshawn Williams and Ivan Moore, they're cutting hairs at the Dapper Deacon barber shop. Ivan Moore was the first barber, and then Keyshawn Williams kind of learned from him. If you watch the ACC Network road trip, you got to see them cutting some hair.
With the Louis Vuitton. I like that.
And we just saw Griffis try to complete to Keyshawn Williams, saying thank you for the haircut, but Bo Sanders was in there applying the pressure, so it's incomplete, 4th down. For his 3rd punt tonight. The flag comes in at the line of scrimmage on the near sideline. Brayboy calls for the fair catch inside his 20, and we'll check the penalty. 3rd down and 10. Elon's only converted once tonight. Allen stands in, pumps, looks, flushed. To the sideline, it's caught. And Nick Anderson with a nice form tackle on Jordan Bonner.
Yeah. Back in 2020.
When he started as a walk-on. That's the 7th.
He had 4 picks that year.
3 in 1 game. Romanek's punt fielded by Taylor Morin out to about the 45-yard line. A flag is on the field on the other side of the 50.
He got some bread.
Going to Atlanta, 4-year, $64 million contract, biggest ever for a Wake Forest alum. And it'll be a first down for the Deacs as Justice Ellison moves the pile ahead. Also, an undrafted guy with the Rams, Kobe Turner, is apparently slated to start next to Aaron Donald on the defensive line.
I think that'll help his career.
Yeah. Not a bad teammate to have. Here's the mesh point. Picked. Griffis throws, intercepted. And it's coming back the other way. Caleb Curtin, pick 6. We might have ourselves a game.
He looks off to his left, comes back, and Curtin's right there in the middle. Just kind of hides behind the offensive line, jumps up, and then...
It's back-to-back touchdowns for Elon. And Jake Marion comes out to kick it away. Will Keyshawn Williams have a chance? Oh, yes, he will. Starting at the 5. Williams makes a move. There goes Keyshawn Williams. Past the 50. And a big-time return to inject some juice.
You just see the speed and burst of Keyshawn Williams once he gets the football. May have got away with a little block in the back there, but nonetheless gets it.
He got a chance there, and he took advantage. Griffis looking to redeem himself after the interception. Throws complete. It's Jahmal Banks again, who's had a big night. On 3rd down and 3, Elon brings the house. Griffis feels it, throws it, completes it. Guess who? Jahmal Banks. First down, Wake Forest. Another North Carolina native on this Elon roster. 3rd down and 8. Griffis steps up, throws, end zone. Morin's got it, but he lost it.
I think he lost his helmet, too.
Yeah. Ball came loose at the last second. Dylan Tucker in coverage. Matthew Dennis back out there for another 29-yard attempt. He hit from this exact distance last time we saw him. And the redshirt sophomore from Charlotte, end over end and through. Still a 2-score game, though, with under a minute to play in the 3rd. On 3rd down and 6. Allen complete over the middle. It's Bonner again, but will he have enough? That's the question.
Well, he's short, but this is a great throw between 2 defenders, Jones and Mustafa, who come in there and make the stop and keep him just short. Somehow he rifles this ball into double coverage. And if I'm Elon, you absolutely go for this. Very similar spot on the field as they did last time, going for it. Do they decide to go quarterback sneak under center? Well, they're under center. We'll find out if they quarterback sneak.
That's what they did last time. And they'll try to push Allen across the line. He needs the 35.
The official's coming in right at the 35. See if they give him the call. I think he is going to give him the first down.
Bonner, the motion man. They fake it to him. Give it to Hampton instead, and he's stopped in a hurry. It's Jacob Roberts again who's in there first. 40 in black and gold.
Misdirection. But if you watch the eyes of 40 right here, your linebacker, he's going to keep his eyes in the backfield, watch the quarterback the entire way, and stays right at home and just swallows up the running back.
Phoenix 1 for 11 on third down tonight. Another long pass across the field. Bonner makes a man miss and pushed out of bounds. Maybe with enough yardage. Romanek does kick it. It's a short punt that Morin sprints up to receive past his own 25. Deacs 1 for their last 4 on third down. Griffis looking. That's a seed caught by Williams. First down.
I'll say the way that Mitch is running this offense, if you slapped a Hartman jersey on him, I think you'd think it was the same guy. I mean, the offense, my point is the offense looks very, very similar to what it did last year. Not right there, though.
That play is going absolutely nowhere, and no surprise.
Yeah, the right tackle, Gordon. Well, they haven't had to. And it's not that they're totally against it or anti-transfer portal at quarterback. They really feel good. Oh, boy.
Under pressure, Griffis dropped. Kazim Moore makes the tackle. That's a guy they're really excited about at Elon.
From a freshman to a sophomore, and you can see he just worked that angle around Zach Vaughn.
Under 5 on the play clock. Bo Sanders awaits it for Elon. He'll have a chance. Down just inside his own 30. On third down and 6. Allen steps to his right, throws, dangerous, picked off. It's Deshaun Jones who hauls it in for the Deacs, their second INT tonight.
Davis, number 30, inside, puts the pressure, comes to the quarterback, forces him out, and then the great pick by Deshaun Jones. And Wake Forest may have a little bit better feeling here.
Wake Forest offense back to work. Damon Claiborne gets the call on the first play, breaks a tackle, and might have first down yardage. Down near the 30, and that will move the sticks. We look in the play clock, down to 3. Griffis hands back to Claiborne. Same side, Claiborne bursts through. Twisted down at the 15-yard line. Bo Sanders ushers him out of bounds. We go back to Damon Claiborne, finds a seam, stiff arm, and scores. Damon Claiborne is on the board with his first touchdown as a Deac.
Watch the right side of this offensive line and the hole that Claiborne's able to run through. Just a phenomenal kick-out block, and there's nobody there. Nick Sharp did a great job.
Dennis's extra point is good.
Meet him this morning.
Yeah.
They were staying at the same hotel as us, and I recognized the young man and went up and introduced myself to him. Very, very polite. They don't really want to go into the portal and get quarterbacks. They really do want to kind of treat it like they're a farm system in baseball, right? You want to develop your talent. You want those guys to learn the culture. And by the way, Mitch Griffis could have easily walked away and transferred somewhere else. He stayed. He's going to be here for several more seasons, and now he's got his opportunity.
Redshirt sophomore. Allen goes down. That's Aiden Hall who makes the tackle, the freshman linebacker.
You know, something else to maybe think about too is Matthew Downing last season had that knee injury right in that final game at Louisiana Tech. You wonder, is he fully 100%?
John Carlos Miller, the tight end, brings it to the 35.
The problem is they don't have a lot of the depth, right? So when you get into a game like this against a Power 5 team, it becomes a bit of an issue, especially late in games. And you almost have to play the perfect game to beat a Power 5 school.
4th down and 2. Elon's going for it. Allen completes and converts. It's Christian De Silva inside the red zone with a minute to play here in the 4th. Now remember, under 2 minutes, the clock does stop on a 1st down for them to move the chains. And now they wind it. Look at Allen orchestrating this drive. That'll be complete. It's De Silva again on the out. It's all about branding. Jalen Hampton gets the carry on 3rd and short, and he will come up short of the sticks. Elon has 1 timeout left. From 28 yards. You bet. He did give us a good recommendation for dinner last night, Ryan's Steakhouse.
It was phenomenal.
Outstanding.
Shout out. I still can't pronounce what I ate. And you can't either.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
And that's the game.
That is the end of the game.